Hello everybody, this is Froito Bobbin here as I'm pausing at the beginning of the live stream just so I can check some stuff. Today we are back on Train Simulator 2019 and back with the end of the live stream. Indeed, a live stream, yep. yeah, the schedule's changed a bit for this week. You know, originally I was going to do 2 live streams for this week, but both of them got all messed up, so for today I'll be doing the 1 live stream that I'll be doing this entire week, which is going to be the Mariah's Pass driving fun. And yeah, so this is going to be the final 5 stream for the month, as well as it is the final day of the month. And then I got a few streams here and there for the first weeks of February, and then that's it till July. You know, because I really am just about done with these lives. Well, not done with these live streams, but done for the time being, because you know, I've done so many of these live streams as of late, and I just need a break from doing these so often, you know, or doing them at all, you know. Of course, you know, I'm not just going to quit doing live streams altogether. I'm just going to take a long break, just so I can, you know, just so I can regroup with myself, because this week I've actually had quite a bit of fun. When I say fun, I have now been doing some more work on Bill and Ted Season 2. More manual labor has been done, and I'm very close to getting ready to filming. So, one thing I should say about Bill and Ted Season 2, and Bill and Ted Season 2 specifically, is that's going to contain some reskins that I made for the plot of the certain shorts to work. And I have now spent the past 3 days making those reskins, and I am just about done with all the reskins all the necessary reskins that I'll need for Bill and Ted Season number 2. I'm gonna have to count them up later, but I do believe that I pretty much all of them done at this point. So I basically spent the past few days making the reskins that I need for Bill and Ted Season number 2. I still have yet to film a single clip, as in footage. But that is going to change come the 2nd or 3rd week of February. You wonder why am I waiting so long for that? Well, I may have said this before in a previous live stream, but I might as well say it again here. On the 3rd week of February, it's going to be a bit of a crazy week, because I'll be doing absolutely nothing but filming and shooting all the clips, or at least as many necessary clips as possible that I'll need for Bill and Ted Season 2 and possibly even Season 3. Depends on how quickly I'm able to get all the clips filmed. I'm going to be filming as much as possible in the 1 week, you know. Who knows, if I'm able to do things fast enough, I might even be able to get every single clip done every single clip for Season 2 and 3 done in 1 week. But if not, then I'll wait eventually for another week, possibly sometime in March, to film the remaining clips that I'll need. So yeah, so until then, I'm going to make sure I have all the, you know, reskins finalized and stuff, and then work on Minor 2003 season. That'll be coming back pretty soon as well. So there's your update of what I'm doing in the background, which is why I haven't done so many of these live streams, and which is why, you know, some things will be changing, and that why my channel's gonna be going into a bit of a drought for the next month. But don't worry, when March comes along, this channel will be on fire, in a good way though. Hey there, BBC Radio, welcome to the show. So anyway, so the subject of today's live stream, however, is going to be the Mariah's Pass route, which I bought in the Christmas sale. Bought this route for a very good price. Well, I got this route for $5. Yeah, I paid only $5 for a route that is about 150 miles long. And as you know, because reasons, yes, we will be driving the whole entire route from end to end in this single live stream. So that's why I'm starting this live stream up at 4:30 instead of the usual 5, because this live stream is going to be longer than most. So I have made sure that I have given myself enough. Well, I have enough time as it is already, but you know, I want to actually drive the whole entire route in this one stream, because it'll probably take about 3 hours and a half. So this live stream as a whole probably is going to be about half as long as the Ultimate Extravaganza, which, if you already know, went on for 6 hours and 30 minutes. Probably won't be doing that again until, you know, until maybe Boxing Day of this year or something like that. But we'll see. Anyway, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I need the game still to do its thing. OBS once again is messing up. Ah, there we go. Alright, this is 4 years ago. Oh, happy belated birthday. So, anyway, so we were starting at Shelby MT, which is an Amtrak station, actually, I just noticed. And let's take a look at our trains for the day. So here is the rolling stock that is included, with the road. Actually, I have to lower the volume of the game because it's a little bit loud. Right about there works. Just send the volume just to make sure it's good. So, here's our train for the day. So, well, this is all the stuff that's included with this route. So you get the BNSF. I think there's an ES44 or something. I don't remember. And you also get this Burlington SD something shunter. Of course, you get one without the driver. Wait, is that without the? Yeah, that's with the driver, and that's. Wait, what's the difference between these two? Actually, I think one is weathered and one is unweathered. I'm not sure actually. We also get these locomotives here as well. So I guess we'll go over our train for the day. We also have this box car here, along with a auto-rack car. We have unloaded and loaded. We have a hopper car, a tank car, box car, another hopper car, another hopper car, another hopper car. We get multiple different types of these Burlington cars. You get loaded and unloaded and Alexander Beast. I believe this one is like stone. Well, this one is, I believe, some of this type of stuff. But there you go. So there are two different versions of that. So of course you can have loaded and unloaded version. Also have a gondola here, unloaded and loaded. We also have this logging car. I think this is. We can have a loaded version and an unloaded version. And over here we have a different type of logs. And over here we have, oh, that's like hang on, so it's like that's like a little bit and then halfway and then close the brim, I believe, or something like that. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Hang on. How many cars? We'll count that in a bit actually. First we got to take a look at this. So through the numbers once again. We also have this refrigerator car here, along with a tank car, 3 different versions of this piggyback cars, an auto rack, and more of these container ones. We get different types of loads, and there's the end locomotive that for this train. So we have so these are all of the freight cars included with this route. Overall, a decent amount of stuff. So we'll count the cars shortly, but now we need to get on with it. Yeah, the sounds in this locomotive aren't the best. Let's actually get on the road now. Alright, and now it's time to drive the entire route. Ooh, we have quite a bit of power. It's not the best sounding horn in the world. But yeah, we're driving a big American freight locomotive today, as you can see. So yeah, 158 miles is the distance. Yeah, the ETA is a bit inaccurate because I set the start time to be something else, but this will go down eventually. Also, there's literally there's no difference in the cab sounds and the thingy sounds, like you realize. Also, those lights is turned on. Yeah, there's no like muffled sounds for the cab, so that's something. So there's Shelby that we're just passing by, and now we're on our way to, however you pronounce that, Kalispell, I think. Speed limit at the moment is 65, so we'll get up to that speed. This is a freight train though, so we might not get there quite. Yeah, so these are all the cars included in the DLC. For this cons, I only want to put on the cars and things or variants of cars that were included in this DLC and not like a full-on freight train. But even so, we still have a decently long freight train with us, which I call that cool. Alright, so I think right now is a good time to actually do a flyby. That Hornet is a bit sausagey. Okay, well, those run sounds on the covers aren't the worst. They're certainly not as good as the run sounds they were introduced with Sherman Hill, but I mean, they're not the worst either. I think this DLC came out like 2014 or something. Also, you know, we should actually take this opportunity to now count the cars. So, just for the fun of it, let's count how many cars do we have. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Yeah, so we still got a decent long freight train. Also, yeah, stuff. Also, yeah, we're doing this in the winter because winter is cool. Okay, which 12 standing one? Oh, okay. Okay, actually, let's let the RPMs go down. Yeah, so we can still get up to 65. Yeah. I'm sure Russell would probably know a thing or two about these locomotives, but, I'm not too big on the American freight stuff, so... Oh, where are we going? 55? Really? Okay, he's gonna go down to 50 miles, 55 without telling me. Okay, then. Can see how much power we get from 12% throttle. Not a ton. Still losing the brake pressure? Nope. Also, no cab light in this locomotive. Okay, come on, train. Let's get back up to speed. Oh, we're going uphill. No wonder. This train still looks pretty cool, though. You know, even though I still know not very much about these types of trains. Well, I say that there's not too much to know. You know, you have like your average American freight train consists of a big, massive freight locomotive like this, and then a humongous amount of cars. This train that we're driving here consists of most of those. Well, it consists of 3 locomotives, 2 at the front and 1 at the back, along with 33 freight cars. I'm sure its standard's about 60 or 70 cars, and maybe up to 100 on certain occasions. But you know, I didn't want to have make this contest too crazy, considering it's just a demonstration. But I mean, well, no, even though this is a demonstration contest, it still does generally feel like a real freight train, or at least it looks like one. Also, I'm traveling at full throttle and we're still losing speed on the uphill. Also, I actually want to try to practice the dynamic brake in this stream because I remember Russ. Remember in the Extravaganza when I was driving the Soldier Summit route, and remember how going downhill on that was a nightmare because I had to continuously just do the thing with the brake over and over again. Yeah, it turns out the dynamic brake is supposed to fix that issue. I actually tried the dynamic brake on the stream, but I could not figure it out. But if we go downhill for a good amount of time in this stream, then it will at least give me a chance to test out the dynamic brake, because I don't actually quite know how to use the dynamic braking as a whole just yet. So I'll have to wing it. Also, so this Moraes Pass route, so this is like your big long American freight route. It's basically twice as long as the Sherman Hill route, and a third longer than the Soldier, or just a bit longer than the, well, exactly about 30 odd miles longer than the Soldier Summit, Salt Lake City to Helper route. But it is an American freight route at the end of the day, and you know, I want to get this DLC just because of how long this route is, but you know, I'm starting to question, you know, why did I actually buy this route, because it's not going to be completely useless in my collection of routes, but it's not going to be the most useful thing in the world either. Like, to be fair, the only real purpose I'll have for this route is like specials, like live streams like this. Other than that, yeah. I might even play some of the standard scenarios, or you know, maybe actually I might actually go onto the Steam Workshop or some website to find some scenarios, and maybe I can find some, maybe I can find some modifications or some stuff for this route that can make me play this route a bit more. Because it's not a bad route. Well, I say it's not a bad route. I mean, the scenery so far looks nice, but again, we've only driven a short portion of the route, so I can't give my official opinion on the scenery just yet, because we've only seen a tiny portion of it. But the length of this road is, I mean, it's good. It's by far in fact, this route is the second longest in the game, or not the game, the second longest on the Steam store. You know, the longest is the Weardale and Teesdale network, which has 200 miles of track. So, although is that a good comparison, because you know, because the Weardale and Teesdale network is like an actual network, where this route here is a lot more linear and a lot more direct. Well, but I guess in terms of track mileage, though, like track to drive on, this route is the second longest on the Steam store. Well, actually, I say second longest. Also wipers. Then there's also the Southwest China high-speed network, which some say is 500 kilometers of track. So maybe this route might be the third longest on the Steam store. I'm not really sure, because I still have yet to get the Southwest China high-speed route. Don't worry, I will at some point. Maybe in the next sale. But yeah, in fairness, you know, I mean, I got this route because it was nicely long, but yeah, I might even play a few scenarios in this route. I mean, they're gonna be long scenarios, so I'm gonna have to not mind that. But yeah, if I'm gonna live stream this route though, then it's gonna have to be for like a special occasion or a special trip. Also, yeah, I like how the most of the road looks like, you know, barren wasteland. Well, I say barren wasteland, you know. Of course, I'm driving this in the winter, so maybe if I drive this in the summertime and at the daytime, it'll look more interesting. But, you know, again, like we've been doing this entire winter season, we must make the route look as extreme as possible. So, sausages. Yeah, even so, this is still a decently long train. Wait, what was that? Oh, was that a defect detector? Might be. Anyway, let's just go into the map. So we want to go over to here. So here's us. So yeah, we've only driven this little bit here so far, and this is the entire route from end to end. It is very linear. Like, if you look at it, it's not... There's really no other place to go, actually. Well, there's these two things here, but... Do we count those? You know, although, you know, now I question. So this route is 150 miles long. Yeah, why? Yeah, where's our... Oh, 79, okay. That'll go much faster. But yeah, I'm starting to question, you know, why... You know, how were we able to get such long routes back in the day, but... These days, the routes come out on an average length of about 30 miles. Or 40 miles. Which sucks. And we have to rely on extensions to make the already existing route longer. I mean, of course, we did get the Soldier Summit extension, which makes the Soldier Summit route a total of 118 miles long, I think. So that route is now pretty long, but still not as long as this, though. You know, this is 158 miles long. It's quite treacherous to drive over. Well, yeah, it's about time I have a train with this particular bell. Yes, this is the E bell, which sounds... Well, if you listen to it, there's definitely some crinkling and stuff in the sound file. You know, eventually that was improved by Dovetail themselves. Like, when Train Simulator 2016 was released, they actually updated the SC-70 Mac that came with the Academy, where... I think when the Academy was first a thing with Train Simulator 2015, the SC-70 Mac that was included with that had a bell and sound that was a little bit sausagey and stuff, but then they came along and updated it with the release of Train Simulator 2016 with a bell sound that honestly sounded better. Which sounds better than this, so I'm going to make a few minor modifications to this locomotive so I can have a more realistic bell sound and horn sound. Yeah, basically our quality sounds. So I'm not so much of a fan of these crinkling sounds. Like, I understand there's a DLC that came out in 2014. Or was it 2014 or 2013? I don't actually remember. But, yeah. Also, while we're going through the site... Why? Wait a second. Oh. I was about to think, I'm going into the siding. Thankfully, no, but for some reason there is a siding marker. And I don't know why there is a siding marker on the main line. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh yeah, what else consistent the speed limit is going to stay? So we have this long stretch here, and we have some more kinks and things. Yeah, so a mix of long stretches and other things. So I wonder what the speed limit is going to be like along this route. Like, you know, like are there going to be sections where the speed limit goes down by a lot, or is it going to stay fairly consistent? That's a good question. Oh, really? We're actually losing speed on the uphill? Really now? I guess the trains that go over the Marias Pass are like, you know, have lots of power, because we have 3 locomotives with 33 cars, and yet we're losing speed on the uphill. How? It's a flyback for fun. Also, why is there no tail in the end? So yeah, so now we're in the 70, and the speed, and yet we're losing speed on the uphill. Is that realistic? Are we supposed to be losing speed on the uphill, or are these locomotives not strong enough? Well, the very question is, are these locomotives not strong enough to pull this type of load, or is it the fact in real life where trains might lose speed on the uphill, which is why they have to go so fast and advanced? Yeah, just some food for thought. Ooh, what's this? Oh, there's some, like... Are those ties? Yeah, they look like ties. What's on the track side? Track side. Yeah, we are losing quite a bit of... Wow, okay, we're losing quite a bit of speed on this uphill. Is there a way I can boost up the... Oh, maybe because we're in the winter as well. Let's try to put on the sander. That might actually help. Oh, it helped a little bit. You're gonna have to put quite a bit of... No, not really help. Only helped a little bit. Just increase the grip, so, you know, we can take off the sander. Yeah, it doesn't... It doesn't even do anything. Okay, now I'm starting to question if we even have enough power to make it up this hill. And not losing that much speed, we might actually be able to make it to the top. Well, so far we've been able to travel this route at a decent speed, so now the speed was down to 60. Also, yeah, I like how there's no markers as well. Like, okay, now he's ran into a bit of a flaw in this route where there are no speed sign markers, but I guess that's because maybe that's a thing in real life because you're gonna be losing speed going on this uphill anyway. So, you know, so by the time that you actually get up to the next speed marker, you'll have dropped down to that speed anyway. Like, we're still losing speed on this uphill. I'm not liking it. Yeah, I'm starting to question this locomotive's ability to climb hills. Because we're on a 1% grade and we're losing speed by quite a bit. Yeah, we have 3 locomotives for 33 cars. Oh, of course, there's, you know, set notifications, Domtron. No, Domtron, no playing TF2. Of course. Oh yeah, Domtron's... What's the Domtron's about to go to Churchill? You know, maybe... I guess maybe Domtron's maybe might be just playing some quick TF2 before going to Churchill. Oh, let's speed this back up to 70 again. Okay. Yep, still losing speed on this 1% gradient. Yeah, although there's no like speed limit signs uphill, although when we go downhill, are they like, gonna appear? Yeah, we're losing quite a bit of speed on this uphill. Okay, now I'm questioning how high is this hill gonna climb before we reach the tippy top? I'm getting a little bit skeptical. Or no. Maybe as we get slower then the torque will kick in and we'll maintain our speed. Oh, we're getting... Oh no, we're still losing speed by a tiny bit. Only by a tiny bit though. I would come to a stop and do a throttle test, but I really don't want to. If it's on the circuit, then since it waste some more time. And I don't like wasting time. Oh, we're coming up on civilization. And it's now dark. I mean, it's been dark, but now it's very dark. But look! Civilization! Well, of some houses. Okay, maybe not the most amount of civilization in the world, but there you go. Ooh, whistle board. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to hold the horn up until I get to the crossing, but yeah. Pfft. Yeah, they put the whistle board quite a bit of a distance away from the crossing. Well, maybe because we're not doing the speed limit. Doing 52.4. Well, now we're maintaining. Ah, here we go. Some flat ground. Now we can pick up speed again. And then some downhill. Alright, then. So the dynamic brake, though, is going to be fun to try out. Because, like, I wish I knew how the dynamic brake worked. But, yeah, I never thought, though, that I'd be doing this again so soon. Because the last time they had to tackle a downhill gradient was, like I said, on the Soldier Summit route. Yeah, I wasn't thinking so much that I would be doing it again today. You know, I was gonna, at some point I was going to look up how the dynamic brake actually works, but, I may have waited a little bit too long for that. Also, wait, what the heck is all this? Oh, it's just a scrapyard. Okay. Well, we're gaining speed again. Now we're going downhill. Okay, so I'll take off the throttle at 65. Then I'll see how the dynamic brake works. Now, I believe it's something like, you know, the more throttle that you put on, then the more the train will hold its, or the better the train will hold its speed, or something like that. Oh, it still needs to be on this thing. Oh, we're coming by Cut Bank. Oh, I remember this from the Marias Pass approach round trains, too. This is like part of the Marias Pass approach route. Except that's only the Marias Pass approach route. This is the entire... Oh, whoa, what? Well, I'm going down to 30. I'm not switching tracks. Are we switching tracks? No, we're just passing through. So I have speed limit 30. Okay, well, I'm not going to actually just my speed. I didn't see no reason to. The speed limit's just 30 miles per hour. Oh, we're going around a sharp corner, though, so you know what? I will actually push my speed limit to 30. Now come up on Cut Bank Station. Cut Bank! Yeah, I remember this from Marias Pass Approach, you know? Okay, now I need to do a comparison between this route and the Marias Pass Approach route. Okay, you know what? This will also be a good test for the dynamic brake. If we're going to be staying at 30 miles per hour for so long. So slow to 25. Then we'll give the brakes a good whirl. Okay, here we go. Local brake, dynamic brake. Oh. I see how it works. Hang on, what's the button for the dynamic brake actually? Hang on. Dynamic brake is... period and comma. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to understand how the dynamic brake works. Sort of. Okay, well, you know, we'll get back on the speed for now. So we're going downhill, though. Although, how quickly we're just gonna be going downhill. Hamburger does not even work. Oh, and I can't move the throttle. Oh. We're at Cut Bank. Is this Amtrak? Yes, sirree. Yeah, I remember this from, or vaguely remember this from the Trains 2 route. Yeah, I need to do a comparison now. Okay, and I'm trying to figure out the dynamic brake. And I can't move the throttle. And I can't move. It never doesn't even function. What's the point of having a dynamic brake if it doesn't even work? I wish I had a catalyst so I can actually see this stuff. Oh, singular track. So that would be a good idea if I see my progress in the scenario. Here we go over singular track and we can't see a thing. Wish I could see what this bridge looks like, but it is now pitch black. Yeah, I do not know how the dynamic brake is supposed to work. Oh, I see how it works now. Alright. Let's get the power back on now. I see how the dynamic brake now. It doesn't have anything to do with the throttle. It just has to do with some charging up or something. Well, let's get back up to speed now. Yeah, it's not pitch black on the Marias Pass road, so, yeah, this live stream is sausagey now because we can't even see the scenery, so. Yeah. Well, now we're back up to speed after we now just going through Cut Bank on what looks like a super elevated curve. I cannot tell now because there's no. Oh, because it's pitch black, so, whoops. Yeah, maybe I should have actually considered doing this live stream, or doing this scenario in, like, the daytime. Because I can't see anything. Oh, I'm just gonna go back to TF2. Yeah, I guess now I'm just doing some testing for whatever reason until. So let's go to Churchill in about 40-something minutes. So out of curiosity, don't you send me a. Oh. I didn't even hang on to have anything else enabled. Not enabled, I didn't have it on. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, so you know what, actually doesn't matter actually though. Yeah, you can barely see anything in this pitch black weather, or pitch black time of the day. ETA is still going down by a lot, though. Well, according to ETA, it's gonna take only 2 hours. Huh. You know, maybe it was good time on my part, or good timing on my part to start the stream up at. Or no, was it because I said the previous day, though? Actually, so maybe the ETA isn't actually accurate. Maybe this will take as long as I predicted, because that ETA is not accurate. I should have actually, you know, changed the timing of the start for the player train to match what's supposed to be. Unfortunately, we don't know what the ETA is now. Yeah, we know for oh yeah, the only way to tell how far we are is the mileage, and it's taking us half an hour to do the first bit as well, so. Yeah, I think this is still going to be 3 hours in length. This ETA is not accurate. Yeah, I should have actually changed it so we can ignore the ETA for the stream and focus on itself. So now we're going up well, now we're going up 1% green, but now we're breaking up speed. I don't get it. Okay, we're going uphill again, so the brakes are useless. Unless, of course, we were to roll back down the hill, which hopefully doesn't happen. We're picking up speed by, like, the slightest bit. Just the slightest bit. Yeah, first I still think the stream is going to take about 3 hours and a half, so. Might as well just count down the miles to go. Yeah, I genuinely wish the ETA was accurate, but it's not. The only reason why it's going down so fast is because I set the start time of the player train to be, originally it was 16:05, because I was originally going to start this game up at 4 o'clock, but then I decided to start up at 4:30, so I moved the game time to be 4:30, but I didn't change the start time for the player train, which means it's basically gonna, it would start up at 16:05 the next day, in game time. So that's why the ETA is going down so much. I know which the ETA was accurate, but yep, too late to go back in and change it. Also, for us, a nighttime route, yeah, it's mostly the same. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's sausage. Also, you want to know something interesting that I just realized about the Mariah's password and BNSF? There was actually some sausagery going on between the guys at Dovetail and the guys at BNSF, where, you know, Dovetail, they were able to successfully get the licensing for BNSF way back in the day, although right around the time or sometime before that maybe, when the Chicago racetrack route, or the Aurora thingamajig route, you know, Aurora to whatever, that route, then some stuff happened between BNSF and Dovetail Games, which means now, for the Mariah's Pass route, that means you can only purchase the Mariah's Pass route in the United States. Yeah, that means so if you live in the United States, you can't get this route, but if you live not in the United States, you can't actually get this route, or can you not actually get this route in a different country, or does it just not have the BNSF logos? Because, you know, because now for some reason, you know, the BNSF logos, or with the racetrack portion, or the racetrack Aurora route, you know, the BNSF logos don't appear outside of the United States, you know? You know, I don't know why that is, but, yeah, so, actually, I'm not sure whether you're actually able to buy this route, you know, whether you're in the United States or not, but I remember Mr. Moleman once pointed out that due to a licensing issue, you can now only purchase the DLC within the United States. Which means that if you just happen to be a British person, or not just British, but any type of person that doesn't live in the United States, and you like American French fries for a reason, you know, and you want to get this route, you can, and I think you could actually get this route if you did travel to the United States and then buy it within there, or maybe just pirate this route somehow. I don't really know. Yeah, I'm not really sure how the purchasing stuff goes for this route. I might ask a friend of mine that I know that doesn't live in the United States, you know. Of course, I couldn't ask Domtron because he lives in the United States, like I do. Also, that's a nice little footbridge. Oh yeah, you know, Snow Brownless, you know, he actually recently joined Top Gear, which is my little group, and he lives outside the United States, so I might be able to ask him for some information, and maybe someday, if anyone reminds me, I might actually put a comment, a pinned comment on this video of whether you can or can't get this route outside the United States. Yeah, something I didn't even think about when buying this route, but then again, since I live in the United States, you know, I can legally get this route through Steam or the Dovetail store. Also, I also prefer Steam, but Dovetail store works as well. But yeah, Steam is more convenient. Because, you know, you require a Steam account to play this game. So, why don't you just use that Steam account to buy stuff from the Steam store? Because the thing is, if you want to get stuff from the Dovetail store, which I will say right now is exactly the same as the Steam store. You know, the Dovetail store, you have to create a Dovetail Live account. You know. So, yeah. And, honestly, I really don't know why Dovetail decided to start up their own store, you know, as in the Dovetail store. The Steam store was completely fine. And to be honest, you're better off getting any DLC from Steam because, like I said, it's more convenient that way. I mean, because if you were to buy a DLC from the Dovetail store, which is something that Domtron did recently, well, basically it's not that much harder, you know, you really, like, what you do is that when you buy a DLC from the Dovetail store, you then get a code which you put into Steam, which gives you the DLC through Steam, you know. You know. Also, yeah, we're losing speed again on the 0.7 gradient. So, yay! At least we were able to go fast, so it means it won't take too long to get to the other end of the route. Also, actually, which portion of the route are we on? I'll run this straightaway. Okay. Hello, thingamajig. Oh yeah, we're on the straightaway here, but what happens when we get to these twisty bits? So the speed limit is going to go down by a lot. Well, it probably will on some sections, but I hope it's not the entirety of the section. Yeah, the only reason why it's 79 now is because of the fact that it's all straight, but when we get to the curvy bits, that's gonna be a food for thought. You know, so far I'm liking the straight portion of this route, but yeah, I don't know about the twisties. Maybe I'll like the twisties. You never know. Maybe I'll like them as much as I sort of did when doing them on the Soldier Summit. Honestly, we still have yet to 79. You know, we've gone. I think now we've gone through two, or there's a second 79-mile-an-hour speed limit that we're in now, and only now we might actually be able to reach the 79-mile-an-hour speed limit. So we do want to reach so we can get to Kalispell faster. Or Kalispell. It's pronounced. So in the past 45 minutes, we've now completed 1/6 of the route. So if our speed stays like consistent, then yeah, it's definitely gonna take about a few hours to drive this entire route, which I was expecting from when I originally made the scenario for the stream, but okay, so now we're on flat terrain, although I think we've now reached this top speed of this locomotive, which makes sense that we're losing speed, because I guess the locomotive on the top speed about 70 miles per hour. We can only actually do 79 when we're going downhill, which now we're on flat ground. So yay. Now we're going up a tiny little incline, and we're losing speed. Does this locomotive have a lot of horsepower or something? I'm starting to think this locomotive might be underpowered. Huh. There's another crossing, of course. Yeah, we're just doing 70. So I was on the curve, so a little long straight. Then though we have some curves, which you may have to slow down for. Yeah, of course, like, you know, like I've been doing in these streams, I'm gonna keep the speed limit, and I'm not gonna be dumb trying to just break every single speed limit known to man. I'm going to actually study the speed limit because I don't want, you know, one other thing I don't want to derail. I actually want to, yeah, today I actually want to make it all the way to Kalispell, and also I hope I remember to see the progress on a certain basis. Because I don't want a repeat of North Jersey Coastline where we have some kind of freak glitch. So far this journey's been flawless, and so far we've seen nothing but endless nothing, actually. So thoughts on the route so far. It's not the most scenic route in the world. I mean, that can always change, though. But I guess I can say this portion of the route's not the most scenic thing in the world. So how far away from the... Oh, quite a distance. Yeah, we won't know until we see signing markers or some other type of markers on the HUD. Yeah, we're just sticking it consistently. Yep, it's just pitch black now, and we can't even see anything. Yeah, I like how the stream started like at, you know, just the end of dawn, and now it is now completely black in the sky. Hmm. So I'm only going somewhat quickly. Now 115 miles to go. So we've only traveled the distance of your average route of today, but yeah, when we have less than 100 to go, then that'll be interesting. So not much else to talk about. Honestly, I've been talking for the fast 50 minutes or 55 minutes if you count the intro, and yet now we're on top. Let's talk about we still have 113 miles to go. So yeah, I wish the viewers were here. So let's talk about Bill and Ted Season 2. Well, I say that, there's not really much else to talk about with Bill and Ted Season 2. Or Bill and Ted in general. Just the fact that I've been working on it quite a bit this week, and we'll be continuing doing so all the way up until the last short is done, which will be basically short 30. Oh, 55 speed limit coming up. Okay, I'm guessing that's around... Oh no, we're coming up on the corner right now. Okay. So see how much speed we'll lose on the uphill here. I'm gonna guess quite a bit. And not much actually. We'll take off the throttle. Yeah, there's a chance speed might change when we get to the signal. Let's see. It did not. Okay, it's going to change at the 55. So we're going to 55 and then back up to 79 again. So we're still at 55 for this curve, which makes sense. So 55 and then more straightness. Well, we have wheel squeal on the rails, or wheel grind. Here we're doing 2 miles, just 2 miles per hour below the actual speed limit. And we're losing speed. Now we're on flat ground, so... What the heck? This is odd. Also, there's some sort of path, which I unfortunately can't see. You know, I meant to kind of wish I did this route in the daytime so we can actually see this stuff. Although so many other guys have done it, so maybe this will be a unique experience to some of you other viewers watching this stream, or watching this game time in, 5:23 during this winter season. 79. Also, yeah, I think some of those speed assets were used for the New Haven route. Okay, want to get out of the fall now, and yeah, we're good. Okay, now I'm back up to 79. What's about 79? With the ground continues, we'll just be able to go up to 70. And that's about it. Once again, that's Uncharted train, and what would you miss over here? Nothing really. Was that like a hillside back there? No, it's just shadows. It is so dark on this route. Wow. I mean, it's supposed to be that way because there's no lights around here on this route, you know, but still. The only source of light that we have from our train is the headlight, and that's it. There's no cab light. Which is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love the fact that we have no cab light. Okay, so we're approaching the 100 miles to go. So we've driven the first third of this route in an hour. Although we might add an extra half an hour by possibly the amount of slow speed limits that we might come up to when we get into the twisties. But of course, so far most of this route is, or pretty much all this route has been 79, apart from that part by Cutbank Station where we went down to 30. There's a 70. Well, we can't get to that because this locomotive can't even go that fast. We'll check that out. So this is 70, which, well, doesn't really change anything. Also see the track. Oh, this is on flat grounds too. So, yay, singular track fun time. Okay, I wonder. Okay, and I wonder why it's actually all single track. You know, I mean, look at this. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything fishy. So, yeah, you could totally just build another track right next to this track. I don't know why there's only a singular track. I mean, there's some rocks there, but you could probably bulldoze those out of the way. Yeah, you could totally just build a second track on this part of the line. I don't know why this needs to be only a singular track line. Okay, now was the question, how long is a singular track section of track or line thing? Does it eventually go back into 2 tracks, or are we just going to be 1 track for a while? Well, based on how much we can see in front of us, this is going to be a singular track for a considerable amount of time. You can see the check for all of this. Also, I like how I'm not even doing anything, you know. I'm literally not touching anything in terms of, like, the stuff while I am now with the keyboard, or not the keyboard, the mouse. But I don't have to do anything in terms of changing these things. Also, why is that double yellow? No real reason. I'll say probably just in case. But some say, well, actually, I don't know what some say, because that signal didn't even, well, it didn't really help in the slightest. Oh, there's a little bit of terrain here. Okay, maybe because of this hill you can't actually have 2 tracks. But so we're still going uphill and losing speed while doing so. Yep. There's no game of make it up the hill or come to a dead stop trying. They just made that up on the fly. Oh, there's a 55 coming up, too. Well, already we're just slowing down at that thanks to this uphill. Might even just be there at 55 by the time we get there, and I won't even have to touch the throttle or brake or anything. We'll just lose our speed going on the uphill. And might even lose some more speed beyond the 55. Luckily, we've already done the first, or almost already done the first third of this route in the first hour. So, let's see how things can shape up as time goes along. Although my voice isn't too quiet, I know I'm talking like this, but I mean, I'm just doing this softly because, not really much for me to say or get excited about. We're just a freight train traveling along the line at a decent speed, I will say. It's not a Northeast Corridor speed by any means, but it's more than most Soldier Summit. Gets off the fall by that much. Come on, lower. There we. Nope. Holy moly. Okay, see what's being on 55 now. And now we're 52 tracks again. And we're on the left lane. Okay, is this wrong roading or is this realistic? Might be unrealistic. Yeah, this is the first time driving this route, so I didn't set any waypoints, though, to put me on the correct track. Oh, look, a bridge here. There's actually some civilization around here in this barren wasteland. That most of this is. We're picking up a tiny bit of speed now, and there's a 35, so yay! We're picking up speed, but now we're going to have to drop it all off when we get to the 35, which is the beginning of a twisty. Okay, makes speed. So there's a twisty here, but I don't know actually. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out how this can possibly go when we get there. Also, you know something interesting? When I first saw this route up and saw the fact that it was 150 miles long, in length, when I thought that there would be quite a bit of detailing going into the route. But yeah, having driven this route, it's mostly barren wasteland, which meant that, well, it'd be 150 miles long, and I would have thought that would have taken them, some years to make. But oh shoot, we're coming on 35. Didn't realize. Oh dear. Can we speed for? No, we're not. We're gonna get down there just in time. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Also, what the heck is this track design here? See that? Okay, now it's a little bit too much. Whoops. Great. Okay, let's speed back up now. And see the track once again. Oh, did we say he's going on 35 for that little bit there, or? Oh, there's more, though. Yeah, it's literally just two pieces of track there for just basically no reason. Now we're gonna power up again. Lovely. Come on. Yeah, still not so much back there. So now I have 99 miles to go. I'm not happy about the fact that I developed all my speed again. Well, then again, it was my own fault for going so slow. Also, look at this stuff here. That looks quite interesting. Oh, it's just a fence along this entire section of track that's on like an artificial hill. Oh, speed limit 55, of course. Alright, come on. Train. We can go faster than this. So it's 55 through this twisty. Okay. You think the slowest speed limits might be through there and these kinks and especially this bit here, but maybe some other bits, but for the most part now it might seem like it's going to be 55. I'm going to have to be more conservative on the brakes. Because the brakes of this locomotive or this train are pretty powerful. And yeah, I didn't install any physics or mods, by the way. This is completely default. Well, yeah, here we are on Singular Track once again. Yay. Singular Track hype, boys. Also, 98 miles to go. Also, I need to take a wee. Yeah, that's a thing. So you know what? I'm gonna mute my microphone, and I'll see you guys in some time. I'll let the game continue to go, but I'm gonna mute my microphone. But yeah. And I am back, and now we're into some interesting stuff. Let's go back a bit. There's nothing to see back there, but there is some interesting stuff to see up here, as you're about to see. So I'm about to get my mouse all dirty because I just did some interesting stuff. There's nobody to wash my hands either. Yay! Some anti-sanitizer would have helped, but I haven't got any of that. Wish I could stop somewhere, but I can't. I'm not stop in the middle of the line either. But look at this section here with all this stuff here. And some boxes. And more stuff. Yes. So anyway, so 96 miles to go now. And more straightaways as well, with a few slight curves. Well, 65. Yeah, 65. We're actually, we're actually getting speed on the uphill for once. Interesting. But speed limits remain consistently high for the majority of this trip. Yeah, but I have a feeling that at some point it's gonna go down to like 30s or something. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll take this and it'll actually take this long for us to get to Kalispell, which is now 95 miles away. So we've driven quite a bit of this route. Ooh, what's this? More stuff to drive that we're driving through now. Okay, now I'm starting to question, did they flatten this ground up just for the track, which is why it's singular track? Like, is this like some kind of man-made, like, thing or something, and they also dug through, like, this mountainside here? Did they actually dig through all this just to put the track through? I'd like to know. Also, there's your crossing for the day. So speed level 65. We have quite a bit of straight to go. I bet you speed is going to go down at some point, or maybe it won't. Or maybe the speed will go down, but not by a ton. Not by a ton. Yeah, not much to say, honestly. We're just, yeah, we're just full throttling because I literally don't need to change the speed at all, or change the fall, because, you know. Yeah, you know, also what's interesting is that I actually started learning how to use dynamic brake for a little while back there, but I mean, well, I say we haven't used it very much, but it probably will come into use later on in this stream. So, yeah, not much really happening in this scenario. Or this road. I'm trying to find some things to talk about, but there isn't very much. So we're driving for an hour, and yet we have 91 miles to go yet. So, well, actually, I don't know what we're doing. So at least the ETA was accurate, but yeah. So I at the moment though I have absolutely no idea how long it's gonna take to get to Kalispell. I really wish that that the ETA was accurate, but no, I had to ruin it for myself. I probably could have spent like a short period of time correcting the time, but I didn't think it would be this big of a deal, though. You know, I didn't really think that the ETA would be such a big thing, a big factor in this equation. but it is. So yeah, next time that I do one of these trips, which is gonna be quite soon, I'll make sure that the ETA is at least close to accurate. So this way we're not spending the entire time questioning. There's a buffer there. We're not spending the entire time questioning how long until we actually get to where our destination is. Well, speed limit's now going down to 45, so this is for these twisties. Yeah, we're still just losing speed on the uphill. You know, I bet you that if we were driving a much more powerful locomotive, we would be able to clear this route in a bit short time, but I don't know what the story behind this locomotive is. There we go. So, just moving on 45, so we'll lower off the throttle by a lot. Oh, I think it's time for the dynamic brake. Yep, there's a bit where dynamic brake comes in. Okay, maybe this dynamic brake doesn't work so well. Ah, there we go. This might actually save us. Yeah, I kind of want to pay attention to the scenery, but I'm so busy focusing on the other things. Ooh, some mountains are coming up. This everybody's being funny now. Can I put on the throttle? I cannot. Also, go check once again as we about to go through some mountains. So now we're almost flat ground. Look at those trees over there. That looks kind of nice. So there's now a better understanding of how the dynamic brake works. You know, it's more reasonable than the train brake, but it doesn't work. At the same time, it doesn't really work the same way that I was expecting it to. Ooh, check this out! Holy moly! Look at this viaduct here. Okay, I gotta get a good screenshot. Okay, about right about there. Heck yes. Ooh, we're coming up on a station. Look at this Amtrak. Oops, dynamic break time once again. So we really just have to hold it down until it actually comes on. Here comes to Glacier Park Station. Ah, yes. This is Glacier Park. Is this Amtrak? Once again, yes. You would have thought I would have done an Amtrak train on this route, but you know, Amtrak already got quite the big shot when I did it with, you know, on multiple occasions actually. I would have think you would have thought that we would have at least used the F40 for this trip, but we kind of already did that. Oops, I didn't realize that we're going down. Oh dear. That really kind of works though. Oh, we're uphill, so I'm ready to come off now. Oh, we're still gonna be in the 35 though, so we'll just keep it still on the throttle. And now we are officially going through some twisties. I knew we would have to at some point, and now we're going down to the 35, so that's expected, right? So let's get back some power on now. Revving up. Alright, so we'll just stick it around here. As long as the uphill stays consistent, then we'll be able to keep our speed consistent. Also, that track down there, oh wait, no, what's down here? Oh, it's just a pathway. Okay. Oh, there's a 50. Yay. Yes, these twisties must be the ultimate reason as to why that, why this might take a while. Because we did the, well, we're just about halfway. Are we halfway? Yeah, we're basically halfway now. And yeah, it's only taken us an hour and a half to get up to this point. Well, almost an hour and a half. Yes. Okay, revs to go down if we're going to 50. Alright, speeding for Johnny Vivo, that's okay. Because there's recent stuff that I just saw. which was actually, yep, now it's gone. Great. Ah, yeah, maybe doing this in pitch black wasn't such a good idea. I'll definitely revisit this route in the daytime. I mean, you can actually see the scenery. Not sure when I'll actually revisit this route. I'll definitely pick some point though. Anyways, put the power on. So 83 to go. So we're now officially halfway. But it doesn't necessarily mean that's going to continue the route and a half to get to the end of the route. You know, logically think that we should have 2 hours to go. Only time will tell. Also off-road film next to the track. On 1.4% gradient. So once again, while I'm not gaining any speed at all, we're just sticking it at... Oh, now we're losing speed again. Yay. So here we're here on like something, and down there is a lot of water. Yes, sirree. Yeah, so this line, or this route consists of multiple different sections of double track and single track. And some triple track as well. Not very much triple track though. Alright, yeah, we're leveling out a bit, so should be able to get some more. Yeah, we are getting some more speed. So, yeah, so now we're officially driving for an hour and a half, and yet we're only, I mean, well, I say we're only, we're just halfway there. Well, I say we're halfway there. Actually, I don't know what to say. For the fact that we have 81 miles to go. So halfway isn't the worst game in the world, but... So actually, where are we now? We're going through these twisties, now we have these twisties. Looks quite a bit. Oh. Yeah, we might be in those twisties for quite a bit of a while. Holy moly, that's an incline and a half. We'll definitely need the dynamic route for that. Oh, never mind. I thought that was going like straight downhill, but... But it is a 40 though. So now lay off the throttle. I'll let gravity slow us down. Yes. Well done. And more single track again. You know, actually, later I should look up where this route actually is in the United States, because now this route I'm in like the same pickle for this route as I was with the Soldier Summer route, where this route I know it's in the United States, but the question is where in the United States. I'd like to know like which state. Because eventually I found out that the Soldier Summer route is in like Utah. But I wonder where this route is. Alright, so here we have officially reached the 40 end. Oh, it's just for that curve, really? Okay then. And more single track as well. Let's also just save, just in case. Just in case either the game crashes or the train crashes. Oh, we're going downhill? We are. I didn't even lose that much speed. Are you seriously losing speed going on the downhill? Because in that case, I don't even have to apply any brake at all. Yeah. So we're doing now we're doing 40. Going down a 0.8% gradient. Which I believe is actually I'm not sure. Oh, now we're on flat grounds again. Okay, then. Okay, yeah, these ground levels are not staying consistent. Yeah, we've now reached a very mountainous part of this route. Yes, we'll go down and up again. Yeah, this was probably a very scenic one, but we just can't see all the scenic stuff because I'm doing this, like I said, at nighttime. But don't worry. I will eventually return to this route, maybe sometime in the summer. Maybe this summer. Okay, now we'll lose speed again. Come on, power. There we go. Yes. So now we're up to... Oh, we're just going... No, we're just weaving way around here, but then we get to weave way around there. That's going to be fun. There has to be a marker separating the two places, right? Yep. So we're at 40. Speed up a bit now. Come on. Power up. Uh, 39 miles an hour. Oh yeah, this is definitely a highway. No, it's just a trail. That car's going overly fast. So I'm faster than us. Ah, screw you, cars. Trains are better. Give me a 40. We're doing 40.5. I can definitely just throttle through this bit. Between 50 and 62. Yeah, for the most part I will. Oh, is this the summit? Have we officially made to the summit of the Moraes Pass route? I guess so. Yeah, according to... I think we were at the... What is the summit of Moraes Pass? I can totally see the rest of this thing. Yep, there's a summit and yet we're still going uphill. I wonder how that's going to work out. This part of the road will be fun to drive on. So now we have 75 to go. So now we have a huge distance left, but still quite a bit. I'm gonna drop our speed a bit more, or drop our throttle a bit more because we're entering some more stuff. Oh, and we're back up again. It's all about throttle management. And oh, speeding. Come on. Yeah. That's the horn. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what does this sign say? Oh, Continental Drive. Oh yeah, we can barely see that. Oh, and there's a 30. Okay. Ooh, this is like the summit of the Moraes Pass, I suppose. There's also a loop that we're coming to, and then a billion more twisties. This next part of the route's gonna be fun. Ooh, I'm so thrilled. What's this loop here? Oh, I wonder... I wonder what this is for. This is interesting. Also got a message from Facebook. What the heck? There's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have the brakes a bit. So I'm just gonna do a quick pause break. Just real quick. Texted something, messages. I know this is inconvenient to do in the middle of a thing, and it's nothing. It's... I thought it was a message from Dompton, but it's just Russell. Okay, well, never mind. Ooh, it's at 30. Okay, now there's gonna be dynamic brake time. As we go for the summit. We have to never break time. Yeah, so the brake doesn't come on until you get like something. I don't know. You have to like build up or something. Something along those lines. Okay, first we put it to maximum. Like, well, to put a certain amount of fall on, then it does its thing. Or maybe it's just okay. Maybe it's taking a while to come on or something. Because right now fish is going downhill. There's quite a bit of interesting piece of scenery around here. But we can't see any of it. Also, remember this, seeing this from somewhere. Like I said, you can't see very much because of how dark it is. So yeah, more twisties that have come. I can't use the train brake at the same time as the dynamic brake, so we're gonna slow it down by a lot. What is the use of the dynamic brake? Okay, maybe the gradient is too strong for the dynamic brake, rendering it basically useless, so... So what's the minimum brake I can apply? 3%. Actually, I'll leave the dynamic brake on, because it might help around here. What I'm going to see is I'm not really paying that much attention to scenery, so you guys will have to do it for me. Yeah. So you know what, I'll stick the dynamic on here and now we'll cruise down the hill. As we have, yep, still 73 miles to go. Hooray! We've driven so much, yet we still have so much yet to drive. Okay, now we're... Okay, so limp on the brake a bit. Yeah. Just a bit. Also more super elevation. Some looks more... oh, yeah, so we have to get down south and then go back up north again. Yeah, this may take a while. Something between 6.6 and 6.92. So this is... oh, really? Are we not going to slow down more? Yeah, we're not slow... oh, we're slowing down by... well, okay, we're slowing down by just a bit. Yeah, that was a long pause because, well, it wasn't much to say. We're just going through there. Whilst I was making sure this was, yeah, that wasn't... yeah, this snap brake is, not the most useful thing in the world of now, because we can only go up to about 691 amps. Not anymore. Which means that the train brake is the only way of actually slowing down. So I'll get some control by a bit, so we'll do about 5% brake. Then we'll lower it to about 3% brake, yeah. And you know what? I'm just gonna use my train brake for this, so I'll put the train brake on and I'll release the dynamic brake. And I'll put on the train brake a bit more. There's a lot more options than the F40 did, so this won't be so... Okay, maybe it will be bad. Ah, come on, man. Okay, we'll start by putting on 10%. Oh. Okay, we're actually going rather like some pace. Yes. Have to apply the right amount of brake pressure as we make our way down this twisty bit at 30 miles per hour. Yeah, so now this is basically this. You know, this route is starting to feel like the Soviet Summer route, but in reverse. You know, where, you know, at the start of the Soviet Summer route, or from Helper to from Helper to Salt Lake City, you know, it was 30 miles per hour twisties and then 79 miles per hour straightaways, you know. This, you know, of course, on this road started from the 79 miles per hour straightaways and then now the 30 miles per hour twisties, which is the reason why this route takes so long to complete. I'm going to be here for a while now. At least another hour and a half. Oh, actually, more than that, actually. When we get to the... actually more than an hour and a half. An hour and 45 minutes. It'll probably take to complete this section of track. Oh. Okay, 13%. Is that good enough? It's a tad too much. We'll put 12. Okay. Well, there's none between... Alright, so 12 then. So about 10. There, huh? Yeah, not right. 10. Okay, then let's go down to 5. Okay, we're just gonna continue to slow down, really. How much? Is this even adjusting the brake pressure levels? Yeah. Well, I see how those gameplays, so let's go up to 12% now. Or 11%. Yeah, it's not slowing us down very much, as you can see. So 13 was too much, 11 seems to be too little. So we'll go up to 12% and see where that puts us. Yeah, all these twisties, man. Oh, pfft. Wow, we still have a long way to go. Okay. As you can tell, the ETA's... Yeah, I wish they had an accurate ETA. But I don't. Which means that we're gonna have to just do guesswork. I can't get on the throttle, so, Actually, you know what? I have a game that we might be able to play. Well, let's see if we go any faster. And then... Oh, look at that moon. And then I have an interesting idea. Interesting-ish at that. So this will be fun. Yeah, we're losing speed. Yeah, okay. This is a new game that we're playing. We're gonna put the floor every time we lose too much speed. You know what? This is actually a perfect plan. It overrides the brake just enough to make us go just a little bit faster. So you know what? Now we found a way to keep a consistent speed. Oh, now we're going through this. You know, this is shockingly similar to the Soviet Summer route in terms of the, or you know, the map, the 2D map. You know. Yeah, this one has quite a lot of similarities to the Soviet Summer route. I'm realizing now. Yeah, this route's honestly not the most fun to drive. I would say that, you know, maybe it's just because I'm, you know, driving this in darkness. Maybe if I was driving this in daylight, I would actually be able to see this stuff. But, yeah, so, like I said, I'll return to this route eventually, but, you know, when I, well, sometime, you know, maybe sometime in the summer. Okay, now we're gaining speed again. Oh. We're at 31. Yep. So 50% throttle. Or 40%. Like I was just cruising down the line at line speed. I mean, it just means that we're getting there a bit quicker though. Although, yeah, I know this 30, it's gonna take quite a while. Speeding. I caught that. Oh, this is like some kind of siding area over here. Yeah. So only 10 million more turns to go till we reach basically the south of this route. Then we go all the way up north again. And best of all, we're still 67 miles away. I still have no idea what the actual ETA is. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make this a special, exclusive route. Well, I mean, I might do some brief driving on this route, but okay, why don't I just mess around with the brake? That was a bit silly. So for 30%, and we'll put the throttle. Actually, is the brake pressure on? Yeah. We're going slow. Yeah, I would count the amount of turns here, but there is just so many. Actually, well, so how long to the next marker? Oh, we're about there, so. Oh no, we're not even gonna be on. Are we gonna be on the right? Oh, yeah, no, we're not. Balls. Great. Lovely. So, we have a long way to go either way. So overall, this route, it's really on the same levels as the Soldier Summer route. Shares, you know, in terms of like the scenery and stuff or drivability. Only it's a lot longer and can be a bit more painful at times. Yeah, I wonder if, you know, if we're able to do driver swaps, you know, with these trains, if like we're over this route, you know. Because 3.5 hours, you know, to me it seems like a long time to be in the locomotive at one time. So do they do driver swaps at some point when these trains actually go over the Moraes Pass or something? Or does one guy just drive this train all the way from one place to another? Ooh, this is interesting. Look at all this stuff. Some sort of mountainside wall. Hmm. Yeah, that's what it ends. Well, okay, now I wonder what that's for. Is that some kind of storage, or is that just there? Also, what the heck is all? Oh. Oh, it's another mountain. Ooh, this is interesting. What the heck? There's some kind of like tunnel side or something. You guys on the Facebook message. So we'll fly to the end of here. Now I'm sitting my pepper next to me now, just in case we get things like this. Because reasons. Oh, what in the world? Okay. Oh, it was just a tunnel of some kind. Yes, that was a tunnel section. There was more of these like frames here, which look quite interesting. Also, boys might be able to get TomTron on the show. Yeah, TomTron. I'm just taking TomTron, you know, just because. Hey, don't worry, I can text and stream at the same time. Oh, and I know why this block is here now, you know. Maybe at that block that we saw back there, you know, they were originally going to put this, like, this tunnel here. I guess it's in case of a landslide, you know, they were going to put that there, but they decided not to for whatever reason, but they have on these other sections of the track. Interesting. Yeah, I know why this is there now. I figured it was some kind of test run, but it's not really a test run, is it now? It's yeah, just doing some banter in Top Gear. Yeah, not much safe for the most part. It's just rocks and blackness. That's this live stream in a nutshell. Eee. I don't know why I said that. Okay, TomTron's gonna be on the show. I was gonna pause break for a second. Just a second. Just so we can get TomTron. Yeah, I should really do this. Right. What the heck? Alright, so yeah, doing this. Oh, yeah. Speak of the devil and he appears.
Hello, hello, hello. What do we got
Domtron,
here?
you're alive. Hey, Domtron,
Nothing.
we're on the stream. Oh, you know, I should have muted my desktop audio for a bit. Okay. Anyway, yeah, say hello to Domtron. All right. Well, okay. Yeah, we're on the stream. Okay, I'm gonna mute my desktop audio now in 3, 2, 1. Hey, okay, say hello to Domtron.
Hello, hello, hello. What do we got here now?
Anyway, so yeah, so we're currently playing Train Simulator. Currently driving on the Marias Pass route.
You know, instead of driving APC for some reason.
Well, I didn't expect you to be red today, so I decided to save that for a while. So, anyway. Yeah, so this Marias Pass, so this is a humongous route. Are you alive?
Yes, I'm here.
Anyway, so this is a huge route. It's actually 156 miles long.
156 miles?
Yeah, so and for the past 2 hours, I've been driving the majority of it, and I still have 63 miles to go. And I'm currently driving through some twisties. I would suggest that you watch the stream for context. Yes, so we are now there, and we started here, and we're going to there, or one of these places.
Well, anyway, funny thing is, I actually just did the whole entire route of London to Brighton in 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm doing this entire route, which so far has taken 2 hours, and it sounds like it might take another hour and a half.
Oh, bloody murder.
From the speed limits. Because there were some 79 miles per hour speed limits, but now it seems mostly going to be 30 miles per hour speed limits through this mountainous section.
That's why we're not speeding.
Because I actually have respect for the speed limit, unlike you.
You can speed a little.
No, I'm staying underneath the speed limit just so the train police doesn't go after me. There's a reason why I obey these speed limits, Domtron, but you wouldn't understand because you're always breaking the speed limit. Hey, look at this look at this stuff here.
Oh, it's no path.
Yeah.
Brownie, I don't think YouTube likes rendering at night.
What do you mean?
Because it's all like pixelated, really.
That might be my internet or OBS.
Actually, it might be OBS now I'm thinking about, because you probably haven't changed your setting.
Actually change the quality settings on YouTube, on your end.
I did. It's at 1080p and it still looks like...
How?
Well,
okay.
because it can send out to 1080p, but OBS doesn't send it out that high.
Hang on a second, I gotta check something now. Anyway, so far this route, well, it's, I mean, it's not the best driving route in the world if you're driving the entire thing.
Yeah, it's so slow.
Yeah, because it does get a little bit boring and tiresome after a while. So, yeah, so people watching the stream, unless you like doing 30 miles per hour in a bunch of rocks, then I would suggest, you know, doing this route maybe for special excursions, or if you want to drive this on in the first place, then, you know, maybe not do the entire route, just do, like, portions here and there, because,
or, you know, actually do like I do and take a high-speed train down the
line. Or you just cheat and take the Superclass 47, and you'll probably complete the route.
No, I would suggest taking something like the APT. No, you can't take the APT.
Yeah, you can't even take the APT because it's unelectrifying.
Okay, then take the Voyager or something.
I mean, that might actually work. Okay, yeah.
Oh, actually, wait a second. What's the diesel engine that...
Okay, so I just checked the live stream and the quality isn't even that bad, so maybe it's your internet.
No, it's not my internet, because I looked at it on whatchamacallit.
Well, I just checked it, and it looks good to me.
You're not seeing, like... Well, I mean, like, the in-cab is fine. I'm talking about, like, outside. YouTube's having trouble rendering it.
Oh. Yeah, maybe because of nighttime, but yeah, so, like I said earlier in the stream, I will eventually return to this route in the daytime because, yeah, driving this route at nighttime isn't the best idea because most of it is pitch black and you can't really see anything in front of you. Like, the only source of light that we have is the headlights of our train. Apart from that, it's just pitch black everywhere. So, I would also suggest driving this route in, the daytime. just so you can actually see
for
stuff.
instance, when you're moving around, it gets all pixelated outside.
Oh, balls, that's a problem.
Yeah. Well, I think that's just an issue with YouTube's algorithm. When it has all this darkness, it has trouble rendering. I think it overcompensates for something.
Hmm.
Huh, YouTube overcompensating. Where have I heard that one before?
Oh, dear. Alright, at least now we have some extra entertainment on this journey, which... I mean, this journey hasn't... Well, it's been... I mean, it was kind of fun at first, too, because I was able to go fast, but... Yeah, going slow is not something I like doing. It's basically...
Well, you know, you can always just take the break
It's
off.
basically the Soldier Summit all over again.
Also, where's the...
But no, I'm not taking the break off, because I actually want to do the speed limit, because I don't want to derail this. I actually want to make it to Kalispell in one piece.
But you could probably... How long is your freight train?
It's about 33 cars and 3 engines.
You could go easily, like, at least 40.
Yeah, but then there's gonna be an annoying sign, and then everyone's gonna click off the video, and yeah.
What's an annoying sign?
You know the speeding sign that blinks when you break the speed limit?
Okay, then just turn off the F3 menu and use the end cap.
I don't want to, because then I can't see how fast I'm going.
Sure you can. The end cap has a speedometer.
Oh yeah, it does.
Actually, hit L.
Yeah, this locomotive has no cab light.
You're kidding.
Yep, legitimately no cab light.
How the bloody murder do you have an Mnet that does not have a cab light?
I have no clue, because I literally checked. The first thing I checked in this locomotive was it does have a cab light, and it doesn't.
And I can't find my screwdriver set, which means I can't pull apart my magic band.
Ah, here's the... Wow, finally we made it to the most southern end of the route. So now we have... Now we get to go all the way back up to the north. Yay. Oh yeah, maybe what I'm thinking about next time I do a live stream on this entire route, I might consider splitting the stream up in 2 parts, or splitting the journey up in 2 parts, because yeah, it gets boring after a while.
Yeah, no kidding, sure.
Anyway, also singular track section banter time because reasons. Also, look at this bridge.
What in the world? This is a small screwdriver.
Hey, Domtron. Bridge banter.
Oh, bloody murder.
Alright. So far for the first, thankfully, we have had no flaws in this journey so far. Oh, and we're now approaching some flat grounds. Huh, what are you doing, Domtron?
My dad's telling lies about me.
Oh. Anyway, so, 5% thaw, is that gonna be, 5% break will be in, yeah. Oh, well now we're just on flat lands, so. Actually, no, part of our train is still on the thing. Ooh, this is part of the route, kind of interesting. Check this out. This is like a kind of valley. Or something. Let's take a look from this angle. Ooh, it actually looks kind of pretty. Ooh, that's a pretty shot right there. Imagine if this was in the daytime in the middle of summer. And not these silly conditions things. Alright, now I gotta get a screenshot right about there. Because even though this is pitch black, that's actually kind of a decent looking place for screenshots.
How's, what's your frame rate out of curiosity?
70 something frames per second.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Show it.
There you go.
I'm not seeing anything.
I only showed it for a split second so it doesn't annoy the viewers.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Here.
So yes, I guess 70...
Oh, is that a hotbox detector?
Where?
Back where the junction is. Go over where the junction is. Okay.
I think.
So there's like a little camera pointing down.
We're still going downhill.
Left side.
Yeah, we're on the left side.
Blame
Blame Train Sim.
Train Simulator. Also, I'm trying to pull apart my Magic Band from Disney World.
Magic Band. What? You got a Magic Band from Disneyland?
Disney World.
Same thing.
It's not.
It is.
It's in Florida and the other one's in California. Two completely different areas.
Wait. They have a Disneyland and a Disney World?
Yes.
What?
Cool hockey puck. I like it.
That makes no sense. Also, more bridge banter. I mean, I already knew that one. You know, there was like two different Disneylands or Disney Worlds, whatever they're called. But I actually didn't know that one of them was called Disneyland, the other was called Disney World.
And now everyone knows that you're completely.
That's still super confusing, though.
Not confusing.
It is confusing because Disneyland, Disney World, they sound so similar, so I'm gonna easily get those two confused.
Okay, no. Disney World, DW is in Florida. DL is in California.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to remember that. Oh, 35. Okay, well, at least.
35. Okay, then let's do 70.
No.
Haha.
Okay, I don't, like I said, like I do in all, or like I try to do in all these streams, is that, I don't want to derail this. I actually want to make it all the way into the Final Destination in one piece.
Oh, great. My browser is frozen. Solid.
Good job.
Oh! I have TF2 running in the background, that's why.
No kidding, you literally just started it up.
I didn't start it up, though.
Oh, really? Then why did Steam say Domtron is now playing TF2?
I swear to God, I did not start it up. It must have been lingering in the background or something. Now, come on,
was it a Steam glitch?
Probably. Okay, Half-Life 2, you can go disconnect. Thank you. Okay, now looking up the Magic Band hacks.
Magic Band.
Yes.
Can you teleport with it?
Yeah, right.
Can you be like Percy Syrup in the Sodor Shorts things?
Oh, yeah.
Because Percy Syrup uses magic to teleport. You know, that's now become one of my favorite running gags ever. Of the Sodor Short series. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Nah, it's just more trees. Never mind. I thought we were coming on a bridge, but it's just trees. Endless amount of trees and rocks. That's literally what this route is. Yeah, it's 100. Yeah, there's a 156 mile long route. Yet I bet you that it didn't take that long to actually build the route because most of it is the same thing. Also, yeah. So. Okay, so yeah, so we're closing in on 7 o'clock, and yet we still. Well, so Lord Dixie, they still only take another hour and 15 minutes to go. Actually, it might take less than that. Actually, no. It might take more than that because, yeah, so we're doing 34 miles per hour, and we still have 57 miles to go, so. But I'm not going to speed. Actually, if this gets so boring, I might speed by a little bit. So, let's see. So, we've gone... Oh, we're coming upon a Stayits. Hey, Domtron.
Yes.
Civilization. And the smallest platform in the world. Which is in... basically in the middle of nowhere.
By the way, you know there's a new DLC out?
Yeah, but I don't really care about it.
It's actually quite neat. I want to talk to you about it later.
I mean, it is neat. Well, talk to me about it right now, actually, because I'm
Okay,
running out of subject to talk about on the stream.
Yeah. Okay, so actually, let me pull it up here on Steam so I can get all the correct information. It's RHB? Or RBH? No, RHB. Okay, so, yes, RHB Enhancement Pack 3. So, I'm not sure about the other two, I could be crazy, but for this one here specifically, you get the ABE 4/4/43, which, as they call it, it's neither a singular locomotive or a multi-unit.
Okay, well, how does that logic work?
It can operate independently with its own 1% class steam capacity. However, it's most commonly seen operating in multiple hull wing rolling stock over the Bernina Pass. On
So it's a diesel rail car.
Kinda.
Hmm.
You know what? It feels like a singular Well, I mean, it kind of is.
So it's like Daisy.
Daisy, that she can connect up to her sisters and run.
Oh, hey Domtron.
Yes.
Look at our freight train as it goes by, because there's an interesting amount of cars that we're pulling actually.
Don't you mean the other C word?
Oh my god.
Haha.
Hey, look at our train.
Toot toot.
Oh, 45 as well.
Ooh, full power.
Oh my god.
It's time for full power. I'm sorry, would you like a Jeremy Clarkson Sparta remix?
There already is two.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, well, look at these cars here. We got some log cars, some refrigerated cars. We got all kinds of different cars. I actually showed off this entire concept at the beginning of the live stream. So, sausages. There's an all rack. And look! Some boxes.
Box? Wait.
Yeah.
Auto rack. Boxes.
And,
Oh, containers. Why does no one call them containers?
well, lots of people call them containers. Actually, I just couldn't remember the proper name for it.
Well, it seems like no one can ever remember the proper name because my Blade geography teacher back in last semester didn't know what they were called. He said boxes again. I was laughing my arse off.
Oi!
What? Arse is not bad.
Yes, it is. It's literally the
No.
British version of the other A word. Or no, they're actually the exact same word. It's just one is
my.
British.
Oh my god. Anyway, going back to
Well,
the,
Domtron, you've now just sworn on stream. Now all the kids are gonna run away, and now my subscriber level will be going down to 0.
Oh, by the way, Frony.
So yeah, Domtron.
Frony.
What?
Are you ready to be triggered?
What? How?
Besides being a multi-unit and a singular locomotive combined, it also pulls freight.
I mean, it's not the most triggering thing in the world.
Frowny.
Then again, Daisy was instructed to do that in Season 2, when she had to
but-
pull the milk tanker.
But it's unrealistic by your standards.
No, really.
Oh, but using Class 43s as rescue engines is unrealistic?
Yes, no, that's unrealistic. But that's actually a horrible comparison, because they're two completely different scenarios.
Not really. Using a passenger engine for freight services?
Well, it depends on the passenger engine. Like,
Uh,
if the passenger engine is, like, high speed and aerodynamic and supposed to be built to go fast, then it makes absolutely no sense and is complete sacrilege. But if the passenger engine in question is more so, like somewhat close to a mixed traffic engine, like the F40 or the P42, or something along the lines of that, then it's not actually the worst thing in the world to see
But
a
here's the thing.
those are the passenger locomotives pulling freight trains.
Yeah, but this is specified as a whatchamacallit, a rail car.
Well, yeah, because that's exactly what it is.
And guess what its top speed is?
What?
Let me find it. I know I just saw it.
What did you find?
40
Holy
miles
moly.
per hour.
40 miles per hour?
I thought it was. Oh god. I thought it was a lot quicker than that.
40 miles per hour. For a rail car. Wow, that must be the record for the world's slowest rail car.
No, that would actually go to, what's this? I know there's a slower one, I can't think of it though. By the way, Frony.
Yeah?
You remember how Virgin Trains USA is a thing now?
Yeah?
Remember how Brightline used to be a thing in Florida?
Yeah?
Took over Brightline. That's where this all started from, is that Virgin Trains purchased Brightline, so now they're Virgin Trains USA instead of Brightline.
Oh, so basically now Virgin Trains now owns Brightline.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on that.
How? Why? Why does Virgin all of a sudden need to go to the United States? They're a British company.
Probably because they just got kicked off their lines in, well, some of their lines in, whatchamacallit.
No, they didn't, because Virgin Trains, recently they only lost the contract to the East Coast main line.
Right.
Although I say that sometime in the near future, Virgin Trains might also lose lanes to the West Coast main line. So maybe I guess Virgin wants Virgin Trains to exist somewhere. So like, hey, let's buy out Brightline or something.
Yeah. Actually, this might
You
be
know,
our
like if they're gonna do that, then at that
Frony.
point, Virgin might as well just buy out the Northeast Corridor.
Wait a second, Frony.
Yeah.
This might be our chance to finally actually get European engines over in America.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
What's the top speed of what's the top speed of a Siemens Charger?
I think about 110. Or maybe
Okay,
125.
They should definitely bring something like the Pendolino over.
No.
Why?
Because no, and no. There are 101 million flaws with that.
Okay, state them.
Firstly, there is absolutely no reason to bring a British train over to the United States, because whenever we need a new train in the United States, they build it in the same country that's supposed to be ran in, which is exactly what they did with the ACS-64 and the Siemens Charger, and it's what they're doing with the new Acela Express. And all of those trains were built by foreign companies, with the new Acela being built by Alstom, and the AC-64 and Siemens Charger being built by Siemens. And yet, all of those locomotives were built to the United States. So,
Okay, so
why bother bringing in a new train from a different country over to the United States when you can just build said train in the same country that's going to be ran in?
Okay, so instead of bringing them, have them be built in the U.S.
See, now that's more likely.
Okay, have them built.
But even then, they would have to Americanize them.
We can bring in from.
You know? Like, say if they were to bring over the Pendolino to the United States, if it was going to be on permanent service, they'd have to change out the British two-tone horn for an American-style horn, so the American rail fans don't go like, "That's an ugly horn! Where's my United States K5LA?" Or something like that. So, yeah. So, why, seriously, why bother bringing a British train over to the United States for, like, permanent service? You know? Like, if it was just for testing, that would be fine, because, funny enough, that's what they did back in the 1990s when they were developing the Acela, when they brought the X2000 over from Sweden and the IC1 from Germany. So, if we were to bring a train over to the next to make sense for test run, but as for permanent service, what is the point? Because the amount of cost that they have to spend for shipping would be absolutely obscene. You know?
Okay, then have them built here, okay?
Exactly. Now, there you go. That makes a lot more sense. You know?
No, oh, bloody murder.
What did you do? Haha.
Nothing.
Anyway, so 50 miles to go. Yay! Actually, we're doing 50, so 50-50. Logitech says that if the speed limit stays 50 miles per hour, we should get there in the next hour. But it might not. Actually, you know what, Domtron? Should we take a dare and just do 50 miles an hour all the way to Kalispell?
Yeah.
Okay. And if we go into a sharp curve, then we'll just have to, brace for impact. But there isn't that many sharp corners. There's...
Well, I mean, you could always go on.
Well, let's see, there's this sharp corner. You know what? Just for the lulz, we're gonna attempt to do this all at 50, just so we're only here for another hour. Hey, Domtron. Tunnel banter.
Wait.
Yay, tunnel banter. What are your thoughts on that? Haha.
Okay, hey, murder Charlie.
Charlie? Who's Charlie?
Charlie. Who's Charlie? I've never heard
You mean as
of
in Charlie the Purple Engine from Solwas?
No, God, no.
Oh, but I like Charlie from Solwas. Also, bridge. Yeah, let's put a bridge right after a tunnel. It's not the most nonsensical thing in the world, but bank coaches doesn't approve. And we're after another tunnel. Okay, I wish this thing had something close to cruise control, but of course not.
There's current restrictions on. Okay.
Okay, now we're going on a 0.6% gradient.
Wait!
What? What did you do this time?
He's setting me up here.
Okay, we're speeding a tiny bit.
I'll be back in a moment.
And so, Domtron ran away. Oh well, at least it didn't gallivant off to bed this time. So, viewers, yeah, so we're gonna stick at 50 for the rest of the journey, which means, like I said, this will take another hour. You know, I might actually try to put the Super Voyager on here, like Domtron suggested. Okay, do I have to put the brake back on again? Are we playing the braking game? Yet again? Looks like we are. So yes, it's still 48 miles to go. Oh, this route is so long and honestly not the most fun to drive on. I'm so glad I only bought this for $5 on the sale, because honestly, the driving bit of this route is only worth about $5, honestly. Okay, how much brake pressure did I put on? Okay, brake pressure release, we put on 5 or 4%. Just enough to override the brakes. Yep. Good. Oh yeah, we dropped a lot of speed back there. I just realized. I want to stick this at 50. I mean, we should be almost there, but we're not. We still have all these twisties though. So we've driven all this. Now we just have.
Okay, I'm back.
There you are.
Yeah.
I think you scared the viewers away.
Banter.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're now. Oh balls! Don't speed. There we go. But yeah, so now we're here and we still have all this. Actually, where are we going? We're going down here. Okay. All right then. So yeah, so we're here. We have to do all this now. Which still almost a distance of 50 miles. I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel like they should. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Also, how are we still speeding? I have the brake on. This makes no sense. And then we go down to 40. Well, actually, like I said, we're going to speed for a bit. Actually, so where's the 40 start? Oh, is it? Oh, it might be this bend here. Yeah, we can make that at 50 easily. We'll be fine. Right, Domtron?
Yeah.
Haha.
You know, you could go like 60 at least.
Yeah, but this thing is going to get annoying. Actually, well, we'll see how annoying it gets when we get to the 40.
Anyway, Frowny.
Yeah.
I'm still doing my HST because all bank coaches.
What HST?
HST rescue.
Why?
If a rail motor can pull a freight train.
No.
Yes.
Just because a rail motor can pull freight cars doesn't mean that an HST can become a rescue engine.
Why?
Because it's simply undignified.
How is that undignified? It's high speed, they're plenty strong, and they can do the required speed to get an engine engines each station on a timetable.
Just like the Class 66.
The Class 66 cannot get up to 100 miles per hour.
Well, no, it can't go very fast, but it can do everything else that HST can do.
Oh, 1 minute. Coming.
And there goes Tom. Alright, now we're going into the thingy. Okay, we're making good-ish time. Dude, okay, it's a little bit scary. Just a little bit scary. Save progress just in case. Yeah, this is gonna be might get annoying, but don't worry, viewers. We'll be fine. What's that noise? That's a sausage question. Yeah, so this live stream is indeed going to be half as long as the Ultimate Extravaganza. Really because of how long this road is and how slow the speed limits are in most areas. But I should definitely give the Voyager a shot on this route just for the heck of it. But in this round, I'm probably not going to come back to it very often. So, but I mean, at least the $5 was worth of this one journey. That might be worth it again for if I ever come back to this route. But yeah, if I do ever.
Wait, what are you doing in here?
Yeah, and yeah. But if I do ever come back to the route, like I said, I'm going to split it in two parts.
Banter ensues.
And now it's the return of Domshon.
Okay, anyway, you were saying about the Class 6666?
Yeah, the Class 66, apart from going 125 miles per hour, can do anything that an HST can do.
Right, but oh my god. The point of the HSTs is that they can still keep up to the timetable and then take it back.
What?
Okay, let's say there's a train stranded on the main line, okay?
Uh-huh.
Instead, taking the old train out of commission, we just connect up to it and take it on its regular route. What?
I don't understand.
Okay, so to supplement the power of this failed engine, we use the two HSTs to power it to do its timetable before taking it back to the workshop.
Why? Well, wait. So do you mean that if the HT come rescue a certain train, then that means the stranded train will still be able to make its timetable?
Yes.
But what's the point if it's a rescue service?
Oh my word. Because otherwise the train will be stranded on the main line and passengers would be stuck.
Well, back in my day when we rescued trains, we didn't care about timetables when we were rescuing them, because the most important part about rescuing the train was getting the stranded train to where it needed to go, regardless of what time it actually got there.
Right, but let's say that you have a 12 car Class 377, and the only platforms that support them are the ones at Darlington and the ones at St. John Street Station. Let's say you get stranded let's say you get stranded right in the middle of the line, and let's say that we use a Class 66. The journey would take a lot longer using Class 66 than what to use a.
So,
I mean that. Oh my bloody mare! I'm gonna kill someone.
Game end.
I know, Mom. Anyway. So, in which case, it would. In which case, it could take over an hour using a Class 66 like that.
So
we don't want to keep our passengers. I know I heard.
Oh, balls. And now don't just run away yet again. Also, 60-mile-per-hour banter under a bridge. Yes, 41 to go. We're actually somewhat close. Hey, now Dom. Great, now Domtron's sausage talking solutions away. Boy,
Okay.
Domtron,
Yes, I'm back.
we have kids watching. Don't use any sausage words.
I didn't.
You better not have.
Anyway,
Anyway, actually, hey Domtron, you know that rescue scenario that you just invented?
Yes.
So you know the East Coast mainline modern route from York to Peterborough?
Oh no.
There just happens to be a scenario included where you use a Class 66 to rescue a Class 91. And the highest speed you can go is 70 miles an hour.
Okay, but here's my question.
Yeah?
How long do they have to travel? How many
They
miles?
travel, this is about 30 odd miles.
Nah.
Yeah. So, yeah, timetables mean nothing if a train is being rescued.
Yeah, but you know what? Still, I like my class 47. Yeah, 43s.
Yeah, actually, Class 47s would be a more dignified train to use.
But the class 43s have knuckle couplers, which means that they can couple
Yes,
up.
but it doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
And another thing, the Class 40, well, it's just undignified, Domtron. Seriously. It's almost the equivalent of using the CRH-388 to pull a freight train.
Oh. That's a different story. That's a whole different story. That's actually like going 200 miles per hour.
Eh.
Anyway,
But yeah, so moral of the story, using Class 43 locomotives as rescue NS is disgraceful, disgusting, and despicable. And undignified as well. Anyway, so we have now been driving for the past 2 hours and a half. Actually, tell a lie, 2 hours and 40 minutes. But we still have, but now we're just 38 miles away from Kalispell, and there's a 50 coming up, so yay! So where are we now? We are now on the stretch, so now we have 10 more twisties, and then some more stuff, and then a straightaway, and then end of journey. And thank goodness, because this is Sparta! Oh, boss, we have a, yeah, so we have a 50, but I'm gonna let the train coast for a short period of time. Actually, tell a lie, I'm gonna get on the braces a tiny bit. Also, more single track banter because reasons.
Single track banter?
Yeah.
That's undignified.
Also, yeah, now we're turning into Moment 978 apparently.
And despicable.
No.
Yeah.
How dare you say that about single track?
No, you said something else, not single track.
What? Oh, is it when I said we're becoming Moment 978?
Yes.
Oh. But single track banter. Anyway, so the amount of speed that we've been done is actually speed of the journey by just a tad. So, hey Domtron.
Yes.
So we're currently traveling at 50 miles per hour, and we have 37 miles to go. How long is this gonna take?
Wait, how many miles and how quickly?
We're doing 50 miles per hour, and we have 37 miles to go.
That'll take like 3/5 of an hour. What's 3/5 of an hour? That would be
Oh.
3/5 of an hour. 3/5 of 60. 36 minutes.
Oh, that's about accurate. Yeah, and unfortunately the ETA is broken, so this whole time I've had no idea how long it's actually going to take to get to Kalispell, so yay, good job on my own part for screwing up the ETA, so I'm going to have to make sure I never do that again.
Good job, Tony. You're complete and utter sausage.
Oh my god.
And I will eat you.
Hey,
Brownie.
yeah.
Your cat's coming for you.
Oh my god. So yeah, good thing I started streaming before 30, but because otherwise this stream would have ended at 8:30. But looks like it's gonna end at, well, it might end a little bit sooner than that, maybe around 7 something. We have a 45, but we're gonna speed through that. Well, yeah, just 36 miles to go. Yeah, it's surprisingly enough that we've done this entire route without flaw, but what's even more surprising, honestly, is the fact that we're almost there.
I blame you. I want to be in the light.
Also, hey, Domtron.
Yeah.
So I actually asked myself a question earlier in the stream, and you might be able to answer it.
Oh, no.
So the Marias Pass Road, like I said earlier, is 156 miles long, and it takes about 3 hours and a half to do the entire journey. So in between that, would they have to do a driver swap? Or, actually, a better word, a crew change?
Okay, wait a second. Wait a second, it takes 3 hours?
3 hours and a half.
No, they would not.
Oh.
They only do those on, if the, what is the regulation, like 10 hours?
Oh.
I think the regulation states that, drivers cannot go for longer than 10 hours of driving at a time. They have to hours and then 8 hours of rest. Or something like that. I forget. I haven't looked at the CDL, thing in quite a while. Okay, wait. All I want to do is be in the light.
Alright, so, yeah, so, alright, so in that case, so it would be realistic for a driver to drive the whole train, or drive the train the whole route from end to end and onwards. Alright, well, hey, at least I get to experience what freight train drivers get to go through when they drive the Marias Pass route, and, well, not only Marias Pass, but a freight train in general in the United States. Alright, so yeah, doing 15 and 45, so it's not the end of the world.
Probably 714, bloody murder.
Well, yeah, so we're only going up to 50, and unless...
talking about murder.
What about murder? Oi! Domtron?
What?
The children.
No, actually, this has to do with Murdoch, then.
Murder, actually. We're allowed to say murder.
Okay, anyway, Frowny.
Yeah?
Let's just say I found you a freeware one.
You did? Send it!
Well, first I want you to look at it.
Oh. Well, you'll be waiting a while for that.
Yeah. Anyway. You know... Okay, you know what? Let's scrap the HST idea.
Yes, please.
With something else.
Because the HT idea is a complete load of rubbish, as I have explained countless times.
Even though it can go completely high speed.
Yeah, high speed when in the Intercity 125 set.
Sorry.
What?
It was able to get a multi-unit up to its top speed.
What?
It was able to get the whatchamacallit, to get the 377 all the way up to 125.
Well, that's not even realistic.
Yes, it is.
Because the 377 was only destined to do 100 miles an hour. At 125, it would just begin to fall apart.
Okay, how did 125 begin to fall apart?
No, not the 125, the 377.
So anyway, so it wasn't able to do it, so that means that the train is actually very strong.
Just do us all a favor and just scrap the HT rescue idea, because it's a complete load of rubbish and it's completely unrealistic and undignified and disgraceful and disgusting and despicable. So use the Class 47 instead. Or the 66.
66 is lame though.
Your mother!
Well, first of all, for a freight locomotive, it's fast. But if it was actually to do this, I want the minimum I want is at least 90.
What?
I want it to be able to go at least 90.
The rescue train?
Yeah.
Well, 66 can probably go that fast.
No, I've tested 66. We can only get up to 80.
Oh. Well,
That's
then
the
just
bare
have it
minimum.
80 miles per hour. That's
No,
how
the
fast the
bare-
average fire truck goes.
Yeah, but we don't have. The fire truck does not have to travel 90 miles. Or 30 miles, excuse me. They
Well,
only travel within a 10-mile radius.
well, then just have more rescue trains around the route then if you're so salty about this.
Let me think.
Ooh, there's another 60 mile an hour coming up eventually.
Well, you know, for me, it could be worse. I could always use the class 73.
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because
Yeah,
certain
but
other railroad franchises plan on using Class 73s as rescue locomotives.
Yeah, there's a spoiler warning.
No, really.
Yeah, it's
I only
the
said it.
outlaw-
Oh, yeah! Okay, well, now it's a spoiler.
When you say a certain other railway, people know that you're talking about. the
I
outlaw
said
railway.
certain railway. I did not specifically specify the LTA. What I said before was only a teaser, but now it's a spoiler, thanks to you.
Anyway,
So,
Tony,
Domtron, what did I tell you about spoilers?
look at your second screen.
What?
Look at your second screen.
I can't.
Whatever.
I'm streaming, you know.
Yeah, well, I was gonna show you Off Murder, so.
Well, you can do that after the stream.
Ah. Anyway,
Oh, we're coming up
on
on West Glacier
Did
States.
murder be our recovery and next?
Hey, Domtron. Civilization.
That's better. That's actually realistic.
Belton. West Glacier States. Ooh, we're
Ronnie,
coming on the
that's-
platform?
That platform's actually realistic. Wait, Amtrak goes through there?
Yeah.
Huh. Actually, that platform is realistic because they use that for wheelchair accessible people.
Anyway, freight train.
A freight train, a freight train, a freight train,
Hey, Domtron, look at our epic consist.
a freight train.
By the way, this is all the stuff that's included with the Mariah Pass route. So you get quite a bit of stuff, actually.
Hey, Frony.
Yeah?
How about class 506?
Yay.
You don't even know what the 506 is.
Yes, I do.
What is the 506?
It's that, EMU thing.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
Ah. Ooh, look at all this stuff. And rocks. That was professional. Oi! And now the sausages have occurred. Oh, balls. I don't need any... Oh, we apologize. Ah. Give me a second, guys. We do apologize for the inconvenience. Yeah. We do apologize for the inconvenience. And now I'm mute. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we do apologize for the... Oh, you can use this as a zoom out. Okay, well, mouse wheel is better anyway, so... Aha! Okay, we do apologize for the muting back there, but... just for safety reasons. Oh, balls. Okay, it's not over speed.
Ooh, logs. Aha. Alright, well, 28 miles to go, so, I mean, we're making some progress. Which is a thing. I wish I could pull up Domtron's second screen, but unfortunately I can't because stream. I'm also gonna take about an extra hour to actually complete this. Well, that extra half an hour, I mean, complete the rest of this route, but I mean, well, you know what I mean. We've done the vast majority of this route, and we'll soon have done the entire route. Actually, I shouldn't entirely mute Google. I should at least have it on a 5%. Use it for that screen may come across. Whoops. Yep, apologies for the screaming. Anyway, so, yeah, we're going to, okay, so a little bit too much there. That I just realized back there. Okay, make sure I'm keeping on the, I have the volume on 1%, it still seems to come across on the stream. You know, we're nice if Dom trying to close his bedroom door, but of course not. Okay, what's the optimal throttle percentage I want to do for this 60? We're going downhill. Again. What was it crossing back there? Yeah, the thing's only minimal now. I would make a complete lap to, you know, just know when Domtron is back. We do apologize for the inconvenience. Here from the Bank Coaches, Phony to Bob and Thingy Network. Or Phony 13. There you go. So 25 to go. Yeah, we'll get there in less than half an hour now. So actually, where are we now on the route? Now going through all this this straight bit here. I guess I can go fast again. Yeah, this route's still not the most fun to drive, but also, yeah, that crossing looks really soft. As you can hear the guys on the thing, you know, the what's it called, you know, that sound file thing in the cab of the train. Oh, of course it's a 55. You're gonna give me 55? Well, a great crossing. Alright, nearly at the 55. All listening to that now, this week they've made the Dumption all 5 days, you know. I guess Dumption could have just joined, you know, a call here a bit earlier today, but, you know, I guess he was taking care of his mom. But I guess now everything is alright in the Domtron family, which means Domtron can now be here for the day, which I think is a nice bonus. I didn't expect it, but I will at least be valuable time. Kinda wish I wasn't streaming right now just so I'd be able to do more things with Domtron, or I just wish I would have known that Domtron was gonna be here today, so then I would have been able to do some other interesting stuff, but oh well. That's alright. Also, more singular track banter, because reasons. But yeah, next time I do this route, I'm just going to split the live stream up in 2 parts. But I do plan to return to this route eventually. So yeah, 21 miles to go. I still feel so far, honestly. More logs. Yeah, there's like next to no civilization on this route. Apart from the various states that's along the route, it's just mostly just endless forests and rocks and other things, you know. Like there's barely any civilization on this route. But like I said before, the only evidence of civilization is the states and the little towns. Just trying to pay attention to the little voices. Oh well. At least we've been able to bring some entertainment to this stream. So we've now done for officially 3 hours. Yeah. There's a 40 coming up. 14 miles an hour. Yeah, I don't know why Domtron's mom needs to scream one necessarily. You know. But yeah, I kind of, I'm a little bit, you know. Ooh, this. What are these? These look interesting. And through the tunnel. Oh, thanks for the 70. So actually, where are we going up to? So we're almost there. Then we'll be going down south. It was one of those like, sticky logs or something. I was hoping 70 for this entire straightaway. When Log 66 said it should, but it might just be that way. Which we can go full power all the way to Kalispell. Then that'll be end of stream. Anyway, so as for the Mirage Pass route, I'm glad I only got this for $5 because I'm not planning to use it very much. Like I do have a couple other things planned for this route, but yeah, sounds another fun to drive on. Interestingly enough, with this route, I was actually expecting there to be some more stock, or well, I mean, I say more stock, I mean more locomotives, but some of those locomotives, of course, only this route only comes with the, you know, the ES whatever this is called thing, and that shunt that I showed at the beginning of the live stream. Yeah, I was expecting there to be more, but turns out it was those two, and I can see why now. Because there really isn't that much variety going for this route. There really isn't. Like, most of this route honestly just looks the same. Or, well, I say the same, it's... Well, you know, it's really like the Soldier Summit route. Or Soldier Summit Extension route, where some of it looks the same, and some of the other also looks the same. Well, I mean, well, by that, I mean, like... You know, there's two different parts of the route that look very similar to each other. But I mean, there's one section that's all like forest and slow bends and stuff, and there's another section that's like all speedy stuff, and it's like, You know, then again, you know, free routes honestly not really my cup of tea. So, glad I got the Mirage Pass for just $5, cause, yeah. Also, I think this route from one end to the other is enough. Or maybe if I come back to this route, I won't do the entire route. I'll just do like one half of this route. Anyway, so we're not officially on. Oh, well, not officially on Australia. We will be, pretty soon though. Oh, really? There's a 20 mile an hour... Hang on a second. What's the 20 mile an hour speed limit? Oh. That explains it. We're no longer going to 20. I might... Actually, let's take a look at how sharp this bend actually is. Okay, that's pretty sharp. We're definitely going to have to slow down for that. Okay, is Dumptron still in the call? Nope, he's left. Great. Alright, well, I guess guess we'll see Dumptron later. Whoops. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, what's Dumptron doing at Steam? Did he just shut off his computer? No, I guess he's just doing something. Alright, well, you know what, I'll just wait. I guess I'll wait till the end of the live stream and then see what Dumptron's up to. That deserves some lulls. Say, I'm doing 40 to 20, but you know what? Well, actually, are we gonna be fine? It's only just a bit more. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, really? 20 and 25? For all the straight stuff? We were going through here. Okay, I bet you the actual line goes this way, but I've chosen to go this way because there's more stuff to see. Hope this entire street isn't like just 70, or, well, no, it might be this, and then hopefully this changes. Oh, so we got the entire train through here, so yay! Fun! Some more logs, so... Oh, these are... Oh yeah, those are logs. Alright, so 14 miles to go, so we're close to there. Okay, so where's the bit where we're actually... Okay, well, it's past the curve, which is quite a ways away. So what's the thing on the curve? Oh, yeah, it's pretty sharp. We're gonna have to take it a bit slow to there. Unless the speed limit goes up more. It goes to 25, but that's too slow. Too slow for my standards. So we'll go a bit on the throttle. Just a tad. Well, isn't he looking great crossing? Check this out. So we're 300 miles away from the curve. Isn't this fun? Oh well. I mean, at least we drove the entire route, so that's something. You know, I was expecting it to take this long, but at the same time, yeah, it wasn't as fun as I was hoping or thinking it would be. So let's go into power again. We'll go up to 50, or actually, tell them we'll just go max power and hope we don't derail on the corner. But overall, this route for driving, it's really not that fun, honestly. You know, or maybe that's just that way at the nighttime. Maybe if I drive this on the daytime, like I said before, it'll be more fun. But I don't know. I just, you know, I would think that a route would be fun to drive in all conditions, but this one is not. Which is a shame. Yeah. Honestly, you know, I decided to get this route thinking it would be quite interesting. No, it isn't. Huh. Although, yeah, I did buy this DLC way back in January, so... Or way back in January, early January of this year, like in January 1st, so I don't think I'll be able to get a refund, so, I'm pretty much stuck with this DLC forever. Then again, that's the same for quite a few other DLCs. I don't, also, why is this only 25? This could totally be a lot more than that. So we're just gonna floor to the finish now in hopes that no points to send any super directions. Yeah, I think it's now just floor to the finish. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Until we get to basically 5 miles away. Yeah, I don't know why it's originally 25. It could totally be 70. We'll save progress talks in case the worst happens. So yeah, so you may ask, can I recommend this route to anybody? Well, if you like driving through endless fields and then endless mountains and stuff for 3.5 hours straight, then yeah, I can recommend this route, but otherwise, I would honestly skip this DLC. I mean, I can still, like I said, use the route for special occasions, but other than that, I'm really not going to drive this route very often. Because it really isn't, honestly, that fun to drive. You know, really, to these, really, we just go down the same path as Slow Summit where I'll almost never drive it. But you could totally do yeah, I'm doing 70 miles per hour, and you know, I know it's 25, but you know what? This should totally be a 70. So I'm just gonna wing it. So 10 miles to go. Probably get there in about 5 minutes. Sui's DTA was actually accurate. This way would have had to wonder when the time how long we're gonna take, you know. Like if I actually had a consent of what time I'd like to get there to Kalispell, then this would have made this journey just a bit less painful, but also to be fair, the reason why this journey was so painful is just because of the ETA. So maybe if you know what, I know I said that's just first impression, so when I drive this route again, then my opinions might be better or more positive. Alright, so yes, when we get to Kalispell main number, then I'll slow down. It's actually quite an entertaining piece of straight though. Oh yeah, this route is only taking 10 million years. I mean, I was already expecting it to be in a 3 hour and a half live stream, but I was expecting it to be more entertaining than this. You know, like even the Ultimate Extravaganza was a more entertaining live stream than this one, and that live stream was 6.5 hours long. It was only 3.5 hours. Yeah, it's not as fun to do, honestly. Yeah, then there was the Summit portion, which honestly was more entertaining in a way. So just. Yeah. I guess the length of this route is all right for being 150 miles, but you know, it's really too much of the same stuff. Look, if this route had a nice variety in scenery, then it would be more fun to drive on, but you know, one part of the route is really just straight track with fields, and another part is really slow track with, you know, mountains and trees and other things. So, whether you get this route or not is really based on your personal preference, but I bet you only a small portion of people would actually enjoy this route, whereas another bigger proportion of people might not buy into this route because of how it is. Oh well, at least we're almost there. Yeah, if I had stuck to 25, this would have taken forever, but thankfully it hasn't. If this annoys you, then, well, source. But I'm doing this because just so we don't get bored. And it's just straight track, so we got nothing to worry about. Let's do a flyby cam as well. Oh, we're just on the ground. Come on. Put me on the, there we go. This would look a little more epic, but now I have to slow down to the 25 because of the marker that's coming up. And there's a sharp corner, and I'm not willing to derail around there. So now we're respecting the speed limit till we get there. For the most part. Well, tell that we'll go 10 miles per hour above the speed limit, just doesn't take us forever. Also, look at this interesting grade crossing. You see right here. Oh, there's the rails. Oh, of course. This crossing the cars still drive right through. Yep. As you can see right there. Oh, so this Russell just having to be active? Oh. Scott Cassidy. Also, what's Thompson up to now? Did he turn off his computer? No, I guess he's just doing some stuff. Alright then. Well. Anyway. Okay, this crossing's getting salty, so let's go up here now. Let's go into this section of route. Alrighty then. That's all. Oh, not too much faster. Oh, that's Kid Spell Seed's main. Wait, is that the... Oh. Pfft. I slowed down way too soon. I thought I saw the number 1, but I didn't. Idiot. Great. Well, we stopped a lot of our speed for nothing. Turns out we wouldn't even get there yet. We still have a whole 3 years, or 3 miles to get there. Still 2 miles to go. What? Oh my god. Well, I was an idiot. I saw the sign mark and thought that, hey, that's what we're supposed to run for, but nope, I was completely and utterly wrong. Completely wrong. Let's do 44. We can go a little bit faster. Anyway, well, we're almost there. Just 3 miles to go, thankfully. What a boring journey this has been. Even Soldier Summit was honestly more enjoyable than this. Also, I wonder how long it took to build this route. You know, like in terms of, you know, when they started building this route. Actually, like, did it only take 2 years to build this route, or 3 years or something? Because I know that took 8 years to build the Wardale and Teasdale network route, but you know, the only reason why it took so long for that route was because it was a proper network and there was a bunch of different scenery types. Or I think it was. I don't know. I've never actually driven the route, but and whereas this is just the same thing for an endless amount of miles. So. Actually, it was pretty easy to build this route, which I guess is the reason why they made it so long. I don't know, here's the proper number. Now, wow, what is the curve like here? Pff, that's nothing. So I'll just coast then. Yeah, I mentioned this route took about 2 or 3 years to build, or maybe 4. Or something like that. You might see at some point, how long did it take to build this route? As in the Train Simulator version, not the real life route. Okay, what's our respective speed bug? You know what, I'm just gonna just do this speed until we get to the end of the track now. Just decide. Because I really don't care anymore. Thankfully, we're only 2 miles to go. Yep. My stream is almost over. You know what? I just had a idea of a joke, but it's not gonna work because it's saucy. Yeah, only just less than a mile to go. So you know what? Let's go into here. This camera. There's a straight track from here. Crossing. You're seeing like this part. This part actually looks quite scenic. Well, it's a town, but still better than most of the route. You know, we'd rather look at endless amount of cities than middle of nowhere, basically. Crossing. Oh, balls. This is... Uh-oh. No, I don't want to derail this early. It's just a bit. Alright, here's a straight track from there. Oh, I still cranking over. Well, there's this cross here. And what's at the end of this track here? Oh, buffers. See what looks like some kind of road or something. So, well, and here we go. The very end of the Marias Pass route. And oh, that's a bell and a half. That's one way to end it. And the long journey that is finally over. We made it in one piece. I know I derailed the very end, but that just shows how much I care, which is second to none. Well, we're about 58 miles and go for 3 hours and 22 minutes. But I am officially... Actually, there's one thing I want to check. Is there scenarios for this engine in the thing? Hang on a second. There's actually one more thing in career mode before we end this stream off. Then get Domtron again. Okay, I actually forget the locomotive name, so it's under the... Where is it? It started with E, didn't it? Oh yeah, the ES44DC. For some reason I think this has... Okay, what was career scenarios for the Marias Pass? What about any standard scenarios? Any standard scenarios for the Marias Pass as well? Oh yeah, so it's just... And there's only 2 scenarios. Hang on a second. Let's see how many scenarios are for Marias Pass. If I can find it. Marias Pass. Where is it? It's right under my nose. Ah, here we go. Okay, yeah. So there's 3 scenarios actually, or there's 2 like full-on scenarios for the GES-44 DC, which is what it's called. And there's a training scenario, so basically signal system braking. And then there's 3 different there's 3 like thingy scenarios for the EMD SW1500, which is the shunter. And there's the there's a engineer training basics scenario for it as well. With that being said, that is officially the end of this long stream. 3 hours and a half of endless driving. And it's finally over. We made it, boys. With that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, as I mess with my outro, Merry Winter Holiday!